I talk about time. I talk about how if you show up 1 second late to work, you get punished. There's the clock saying 9 o'clock, and you're trying to push this button, and you did everything you could get there. Everything you could do to get there on time. And you're running to the clock, and you say, you're hitting these buttons, and it double bumps. The damn machine's working against you. Yeah, you gotta go back. It's still showing 9 o'clock. You're going, I got seconds to work with, 60 of them less, because it was already showing 9 o'clock when you walked up to it. And you're like, backspace, oh, delete, oh, you gotta go home. You got 60 seconds. It can last forever if you're waiting for the fucking pot to boil. But they go like a fucking, I don't know, they go like something really fast when it seems essential to the moment at hand. Time, a moment. English measure of time, a moment, 90 seconds. Time. And then you try your fingerprint and it doesn't want to read. And just as it's reading, you see the clock go to 9:01, and somebody's there, and they say, "Wah!" And you just point it out. That 1 second, how valuable it is, how much we act like it means something. Yet, here we are. The church bells ring differently. We've all got this one thing in our hands that shows us a worldly measure of time. Everybody is on that same time frame. Everybody's phone clicks to 9:01 at the same time. Yet, 30 seconds or a minute later, you hear the church bells going. And you say, what? Is God not on the internet? And then we move to months. I talk about time. What is a month as a measure of time? You've got to wait 6 months to get a booster shot. And if it's like a day you can do it, that happens to be a day before 6 months from the 7th, that's no good. You can't get it. You're gonna have to fucking find some other way to get there. But what's a month? You see, the 1 month has 31, the others, they have, the 1 month has 28, and the others have 30, and the others have 31. So if you're numbering a time frame, how can you do it so skewed? Wouldn't days be a better way of doing it? But no, days, 6 months. If you had to do 6 months, 180 days, but then the yearly schedule doesn't work, and the fucking sun gets weird, and we're working our lives on somebody else's idea of time. Another way, I'm seeing something about George Carlin. There he is. He knows his conception date, because his parents, who were estranged, happened to run into each other in the street of a big city And I say, hey, you want to get laid? And he said, okay. So they got a motel room, and they got laid. And then they didn't fuck anymore after that. So he knows the day that he was conceived. And I see that it was 3 days short of 9 months. And you look and you go, well, 9 months, everybody's saying the pregnancy's actually gestation period for a human fucking specimen is like something like 10 months. They keep saying things about time. They keep fucking with us. And it's like, no, you see, his date was 3 days short of 9 months to the day. But what if he was right on time? 9 months. We've just fucked up the months. I celebrate my conception date because I've always said that the government doesn't give us enough holidays. And I celebrate the 27th of February as my conception date. And I tell people it's my conception date. And they say, what? Happy birthday? No, my conception date. And they say, I said, this is the day my parents fucked. And they go, well, how can you know that? And I say, I've got the police report. Ha 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 ha. You just make it up. You know, go back 9 months. But then what is a month? What is a month? A month is a confabulated notion of time. It is us trying to make time bend to our will. And we know that we can't make time bend to our will because we know that timing is everything. Things happen if you're there at the right time. I find that the more you push things to make them work, the more you push them to make them work now, the less likely it's going to be. And then when the time has passed, I notice if I just let it go and do it as the time seems right, it's seamless. It's like shit happens. It's like driving balls out to get somewhere, and even though when you get to a certain place you're not speeding or anything else, somebody comes in and sideswipes you. You're trying to push something faster than it's supposed to go. Or I find that if you are slowing down saying, fuck those people, I get there when I get there, and you do it out of spite and you drive really slow, suddenly you run a nail that just flew off the truck in front of you. You run it over and you get a flat. You should have passed the fucker. I'm talking about time. When does it seem right? I think it seems right now.